Welcome back to Broken Bobby's transformation page. In the late 80s, I became involved with drugs and would eventually become part of that lifestyle of trafficking, addiction, and violence. Over the next 20 years, I would be in and out of jail and prison. If you're thinking about trying something or you're dealing with addiction, your life don't need to go down the same path mine did. I hurt a lot of people, both physically and emotionally. These are my stories of how I transformed my life, and you can too. Let's get in. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is ad-seg the whole and what that was like. So, as I left off on the video about how I finished my term in the hole, if you've seen the video, you know that there was a priority target that was out. We were on lockdown, and me and Andy rushed this guy. We ended up getting sprayed and, removed from the situation basically. And they put us in these, we called them phone booths. It's like a kind of a small upright cage, maybe 4 feet by, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet deep, and however tall it was, 8 feet tall or whatever. And so we got put into those, and we got left there for a very long time before we ended up, in SEG. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, drop a comment, and let me know what you think. And also share the video. It is really helping us to grow. And we've been growing really well lately, so I want to thank you all for that. So they take us into ad-seg, the hole. And at this time, there had been a major riot between the blacks and the whites. So we were in ad-seg overflow, which basically, as I remember it, it's like I guess it's like a 270 design, and it's cell living. And basically, me and Andy ended up in the same cell together. And when you get back there, like, I knew nothing about anything when it came to this. Like I said, this was all on my first term in prison, and I was just trying to kind of figure it out as we went. Well, Andy had been there before, so he already knew what was up. So we get back there, and you announce yourself. You say, "Excuse me," and you say, I'm Andy from IE, and the right people will get with you to take a look at your lockup order. Basically, they give you paperwork saying why you were sent to ad-seg. The thing about going, in ad-seg, like I suppose from what I've heard, if like you drop out or you roll it up, they're going to send you there before you go to an SNY. Now, I've never seen an SNY, so I'm not really 100% sure of that process. But also, if you basically get in trouble, ad-seg is like the jail within the prison, and then the SHU is the prison within the prison. So you go to ad-seg, and basically you're waiting to have your 115 heard, and then they determine whether or not you're going to get a SHU term, and if so, how long. So so we're back there, we shoot our lockup order and everything, and we finally get yard. So now the thing is, like I've said in previous videos, I had been to CCFs, to a 2 and to the 3 yard there at North Kern. So, you come out to yard, like you're under gun coverage, like it's very, very serious now, like the level of custody that I seen rose exponentially quickly. And so they were putting us to yard. We were out there with the Southsiders. There were no blacks out there. The blacks were
like on their own yard, I guess, with the others. And, uh, that's just what it was. So, uh, yeah, you basically make sure your lockup order gets to the right people so they can check it out and make sure that you're back there for a legit reason. And, we get out the yard, and I'm meeting a bunch of people that like are honestly way over my head as far as the stuff that they've done in prison, and basically just who they are and the status that they have. And I could tell right away, like, these were serious people. you know uh on a regular main line, there's a possibility that some of the people around you have never put in any work. Once you get to ad-seg, aside from the dropouts, everybody's put in work. Everybody's back there for a reason. So yeah, we get out to yard, and we do our thing. We do routine, basically, which is we bust down, we do our burpees. I think, like, it was, those burpee routines back there with those guys are insane. Like, I was really with it with the workout, and it was a challenge to keep up with these guys. Like, these guys are straight super soldiers. So they want to know, did you bring any kites back? Did you bring anything, any clavo or anything like that back? Because a lot of times when a removal is going to be done, you you pack up the prison wallet, basically, and uh, take some stuff for the fellas in the back. Well, because our situation was spontaneous, there was no opportunity for that to happen. But like I said, the thing is, like, I was really short to the house. Like, I think I had 5 or 6 weeks remaining on my term, and I was already maxed out on my 2-year sentence. So, aside from outside charges, I was going to parole from there. And, uh, that was just what that was. So, as I understand it, I trying to remember exactly what it was, but I was given a shoe term. I think it was 14 months, but before, I was moved to there's no shoe housing at North Kern. So before I was moved, I paroled, and as it was explained to me, in the event that I would go back, that shoe term would start. So, luckily for me, I never went back. So, I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Drop a comment and let me know, if you guys know. If I go back to prison, do I start that shoe term, or how does that work? That would really suck at this point in my life, but I mean, it is what it is. So, the best advice I can offer is, don't allow yourself to get into situations that are going to put you in places like this, and you won't have to worry about being in these situations. You get back to ad-seg, and I'm sure it's probably a lot worse when you get to the shoe, but, like, these are serious people. Like, these people don't want to fight with you. If it comes to that, they are coming with steel, and they're going to hurt you bad if they don't take your wind. So, like I said, the best thing to do is not allow ourselves to be in those types of situations. And, family, fitness, and freedom are what help get me away from that sort of lifestyle. And I believe they can help you as well. If you're new into sobriety, welcome. I believe in you. You can do this. You just got to get through today, and then we'll worry about tomorrow when it comes. So that's the story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, drop a comment if you've been in ad-seg or the shoe, and let me know how that was. I love the feedback. I read all the comments, and I do the best I can to answer, all the questions that are dropped in the comments. So don't look at the mountain, just start climbing.